Welcome back to pregame.tv. I'm Marco D'Angelo, joined in studio with Ken Thomson from SportsX Radio here in Las Vegas. We're going to break down weekend action for you. First game up on the schedule for us, we're going Major League Baseball. We're going to take a look at Milwaukee at St. Louis on Saturday, Ken. You know, this division, it's not, nobody's running away so far. Everybody's hanging around 5-4 and that, except my Pirates. They're under 500, which is, right. I'm used to that. But we've got Milwaukee here in St. Louis, and we're taping on Friday. I kind of would like to have seen the results tonight because it was an interesting pitching matchup. Friday night, you got Loesch going back into St. Louis for the first time. I'm one of those kind of guys that I generally like to take a guy when he goes back to the team that says, we don't want you anymore. Right. You know, kind of bite the hand that fed you. You got something to prove. But we're talking Saturday. We're talking Wainwright. This is your free play. What do you want to open with on this one?
Well, St. Louis to me is still a dangerous team. We look at all the other teams in the National League that we think are going to be vying for that pennant at the end of the year, Marco. And we know Cincinnati right away. They come to mind. Solid bullpen, good bats, good rotation. We look in the West. We know the Giants. They've been there. They've won it 2 of the last 3 years. We know the Dodgers, the payroll. They should be solid as well, although the Greinke injury could set them back a little. You and I just talking about that off the air. And then in the East, a couple teams, Atlanta and Washington, off to great starts, and we expect them to be there. But St. Louis is, like a couple years ago when they won the series, a team that kind of just hangs around. And if you give them daylight come September, they're a team that's going to be dangerous.
Well, this St. Louis team, and you hit the nail on the head, to hang around and hang around. Once you had La Russa, retire, you have them lose Pujols, all these things. Everybody's waiting for the bottom to drop out. Then they lose Chris Carpenter, with injury again. But yet the team's still there. Last year they challenged, right down to the wire again last year. And Adam Wainwright has been a guy that has stepped up. He's brought his game up, and to me he is the ace of this staff now, and he's getting the job done. I think he's relishing the role. It's always been Chris Carpenter when he's been healthy, but we haven't seen a healthy Chris Carpenter, and we're probably not going to see. This guy's career could probably be done. I don't know if he'll make a comeback or not, but this is your free play. Let's set it up for you and make it official, and you tell me why you like the side you like.
You got it. St. Louis Cardinals will be my play against the Milwaukee Brewers. Yevgeny Gallardo is off to a horrendous start. In 2 starts so far, he's given up 19 hits, 3 walks. He's only struck out 6. He's a power pitcher. Kind of wonder sometimes, maybe these guys, I don't want to implicate, but just maybe, were they doing something they weren't supposed to? When you start seeing power numbers drop dramatically like Gallardo's have, again, it is early, we'll wait and see. But the way St. Louis collectively hits, and now you've got Beltran and Holiday coming on right now, 2 guys that started really slow, both starting to get their bats together. Along with the other punch-and-Judy hitters, the table setters that St. Louis has, makes for a tough day or a tough night there for Yevgeny Gallardo. I think St. Louis, with Wainwright on the hill, probably, laying around 135, which is as high as I will go. I don't like to lay anything more than that, but I think this is a distinct pitching advantage. Wainwright comes off the nice win in San Francisco as St. Louis pounded out 9 runs in 1 inning against Matt Cain. That was huge. So St. Louis at home, we know one of the best home field advantages, best baseball fans in America, no doubt. St. Louis is my play here on pregame.tv.
All right, Ken, I'm going to have to ask you a question because I just did see some lines pop up, and Barry's got the graphic up. This line opened up early number. We're seeing $1.60.
Wow.
On that. We are taping on Friday, guys, so we're taping it around 3 in the afternoon, so the lines are just coming out. Do you still want to lay that, or are you a guy that when you get to a point that you would switch over to a run line?
No, you know what, and I'll look at the run line. Again, this is one that I just think it's a no-brainer. I really do. I like the way St. Louis is playing. I like the way Wainwright's pitching, and it's a go against Gallardo as well. So even though it's a 160, I'll probably throw. I think it's worth 3,200 to make 2 dimes. That's about where I'd go on this one.
Okay, no problem. Just wanted to get that out there so when the guys do see that line on that one on Saturday, I got to say I got to agree with you. I like Wainwright. He's one of my on my go with list of pitchers. So we'll go with that for Saturday. You got Ken's first play, St. Louis. We're going to come back and we're going to take a look at my play for Saturday. We're going to preview the LA Dodgers at Arizona. That's up next here on pregame.tv.